Well, oh, well, oh, well. The day before the game, and pretty much I might as well say happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Y'all wonderful people. 5 things that we must watch in this game. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Raiders. Right, the Raiders. Tyron Smith is the number one thing. Tyron Smith. We need Tyron Smith. This is a need all the way. Dak Prescott, he would like to have Tyron Smith out there. Now, this offensive line, of course, Connor McGovern, he will have another shake at it. Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin, and La'el Collins. But Tyron Smith out there, did you guys know that Dak Prescott, when Tyron Smith is out there, his completion percentage is right at 73, 74, give or take. Without him, 63, 64, right in that space right there. That's a drop of a lot. That's your blind side, Cowboy Nation. Let me repeat, that's your blind side. And you got to have somebody that can be solid on that line to protect your blind spot. Because one thing you want quarterbacks to do is feel comfortable inside and step up when the pressure is there. And one of the things that we always let people know of as well, quarterbacks, we don't want them to roll and scramble all the time because you get most of your chunk of your plays with perfect feet placement. Your lower body is climbing the pocket and letting the ball rip. So this will be a game for that. Also, and I'm not trying to shade my guy La'el Collins, this will be a big game for him as well because we want to see a level of consistency. Now, on the opposite side, they got Max Crosby, and y'all know that kid, he don't play around with his food, and he's coming. He flat out coming. Now, the Raiders defense, they're 12th ranked. Hobbs is no one to sneeze at. And Casey, he's no one to sneeze at. And y'all know I've been banging the table for Casey Hayward. He's one of the guys that he don't have an interception, but he's stingy. When the quarterback throw the ball his way, my goodness, the quarterback percentages or the QB, I think it's like 60%. It's like 60 QBR. It's a low number. So all wide receivers are going to have to shake some things and get some things going. And speaking of, the second thing to look at will be CeeDee Lamb. Will he play with CeeDee Lamb or without CeeDee Lamb? Will he play? Will he not play? And those are the things that we have to be mindful of, Cowboy Nation. CeeDee Lamb. Last game, I would have liked him to run some more routes inside, like the slot routes or what have you. I think that CeeDee Lamb will create that mismatch from there since Amari Cooper wasn't there. And they had primarily lined CeeDee Lamb on the outside playing that X role, which is cool. But I like CeeDee Lamb on two-way goals. Two-way goals meaning that he can go left or right or vert. Basically there's 3 ways. But you know what I'm saying. When the players line up inside, he got more options. And 9 times out of 10, the opposing team will not kick their number 1 DB inside, right? So if he plays, I just look for it that CeeDee Lamb can get out there and give you some two-way goals. Now, predicated upon practice today, will give us the longitude and latitude whether or not he will play, from what I've heard. Do you really want him out there without a full week's practice? You guys let me know. Because we saw what he looked like when he rolled his ankle that week before the Denver game or what have you. And he wasn't really running crisp like we want him to, right? So Dak Prescott, hey, make sure that you guys get on the same page. But if not, the underdog that we would like to see, Cowboy Nation, is Malik Turner. Not Hooker, but Turner, the wide receiver, number 17. I think that he can get a shot at it, right? Noah Brown kind of let me down, right, last game. And Cedric Wilson, he's my dog, but the stage was kind of bright for those boys. Let's see if Malik can give it a shot, right? The third person that's on this list that we have to make sure we be mindful of and watch for and look for? Tony Pollard. Cowboys must figure out a way to utilize Tony Pollard. Now, we was talking about wide receiver play. Don't you know that this guy can line up inside the slot as well? Utilize your weapons. And if Ezekiel Elliott is not getting the necessary yards, there's nothing wrong with shaking it up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with doing misdirections, counters. Let's stop just taking the ball and lining up in I formation and running it right up the gut. Now, you can do some of that now. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong and say, well, Law, let's not run it up the gut. But sprinkle some of those counters, misdirections, some toss sweeps for crying out loud. Everybody that I got on this offensive line is pretty good at run blocking. Matter of fact, Tyler Biotish is better at run blocking than he is pass pro. Connor McGovern is better at run blocking than he is at pass pro. So run that thing, pull, put those bodies out there, establish the tone. It's a home game, Thanksgiving game, right? People want to be eating their turkey, and they want to look up and say, "Hey, touchdown!" while they drop the stuffings or dressing all over the floor, right? That's what we want to do. And you can get it if you put Tony Pollard on the edges. Let's not continue to run him up the gut. And the same way with Ezekiel Elliott. And if you want to really ground and pound with Ezekiel Elliott, of course, don't run away from the fight. When it's first down, and it's first and 10, and you run the rock, and you get 2 yards, or you get 1 yard, give it to him again on second down. Already have the plan that we running the rock, we establishing this thing all the way through. Have that into your mental mindset, right? Right? All right, so the fourth thing is, how will the Cowboys use Micah Parsons? Will they keep him at Mike linebacker? Will they blitz him off the edge? Will he control the flats? Man, this dude is Weapon X, man. He is. My goodness. He's in talks of Defensive Player of the Year. I think he already got the Defensive Rookie of the Year. They already give him that award, right? Now it's time to see, okay, let's see what he can do to get this Defensive Player of the Year. Like, we already know he's Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think that there's another defensive guy that's doing what Parsons is doing. His numbers are scary. In a good way. His numbers are scary. On one end, you got a Ray Lewis. On the other end, you got a DeMarcus Ware / Von Miller, Khalil Mack type of guy. Whew. Cowboys, we got us a good one with that one. Oh, my goodness. Hey, there would never be another one like it, right? He's the first one to do it. Especially with that number 11 on the defensive side of the coin. But where will we put him, though? Where will we put him? Look out for number 11. I mean, good grief. Last game, we were more excited to see him out there, right? We was excited to see the defense. Like, man, this defense, anything can happen, right? And that's good. And that's flat out good. We'll take a look at what Diggs can do, as well. But number 11 and 7, ooh, both of those boys. We just got to continue to stay focused and keep things going. The fifth thing, the most important thing for the Dallas Cowboys to watch for. The most important thing would be this right here, Cowboy Nation. We've been saying for many weeks, Cowboys got to get to a quick start. Cowboys must press the gas pedal and keep it going. Keep it going. It's not about that. It's It's about this one right here. Consistency. Establishment. Complete. Finish your drives. Don't look for the quick start. Don't look for the splashes. Don't look for the fast food mentality. Slow and steady wins the race. I don't even care if the opening drive ends on a punt. I don't care about that. But you got to at least get a first down. Slow and steady. No turnovers. No turnovers. Move the ball. Develop a plan. A course of action. Now, y'all know I'm greedy, right? I would love to have a touchdown, right? I would love to open up with a touchdown and all of these things. But at least establish a complete drive. End your drives with points. Field position is major too. You got a defense that's hungry. Sometimes it's not about, hear me out, Cowboy Nation, and I know some people are going to say, no, I want the money, I want 3, or I want the touchdown. But sometimes field positioning is major. If you can pin them deep, put pressure on them, hell, you can score the other way. You can get a safety. Sack, strip, fumble, touchdown, right? Momentum. Now everybody jumping around. Yeah. That's how one of the touchdowns or one of the points was for Kansas City Chiefs last week. Sack, strip, fumble on Dak Prescott coming from the left side, the blind side. Chiefs were able to score from a small field now. We need that for the Cowboys. Let's not try to look for all of the big chunks. Sometimes it's good to get the 5 underneath. Get the first down, live to fight another day, right? Or live to play another down, right? But if it's third and, let's say, 3rd and 6, and they giving you the underneath, you get the 6, you get the 7, right? Yards. But don't go for the 15 and the guy drops the ball. Now you're punting. Complete your drives. This is what I'm trying to say, Cowboy Nation. If you're with me, let me know. If you're with me, let me know. And if you still love the Cowboys and you support the Cowboys, let me see in the chat, DC for life. DC for life. Not DC for short, but DC for life. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go. We out. Consistency. That's the 5th one. Number 5 is consistency. Number 4 is Micah Parsons. Where will he play? Number 3 was Tony Pollard. Number 2 was what we going to do with CeeDee Lamb or without CeeDee Lamb. Somebody got to step up, right? And number 1, Tyron Smith. We will be looking at Tyron Smith. We'll be looking at him and, of course, La'el Collins. That's just how that goes. Oh, you got to throw in Connor McGovern, right? Right. Got to step it up. We out. Peace.